by the end of this training week, there's only 2 weeks until I race the marathon. Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's week 13 of training for Copenhagen Marathon. I'm back again with another week's training diary. The taper's kind of started to kick in a little bit. This week's long run is getting quite a lot shorter now, and this week I've mostly just got easy mileage to do apart from one track session. My first run of the week was a recovery run which I did with my brother and his wife on Monday. We did like a super gentle 5k which felt really nice. After Sunday, when I was a bit worried about my knee, when it started to ache a little bit, it was actually quite a relief. My knee didn't hurt at all, so that was good. So hopefully that turns out to be nothing. I didn't end up recording any of that run because I just fancied chatting to my brother and just having a bit of time running and chatting. So yeah, I didn't actually record anything there. Just quickly before the video gets going, if you're new here, I'd absolutely love it if you could come and say hi in the comments. If you do like this video, drop it a thumbs up below, and if you want to stick around for the next video, please go and subscribe. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop you straight into Tuesday, where I had a 45-minute easy run to do, so enjoy. Good evening. Not long finished work. Tonight's agenda is 45 minutes easy pace, just taking it nice and chilled. Got an audio book on and just enjoying this weather. It's a really lovely night. I've got some pretty long threshold intervals to do tomorrow at the track, so I'm gonna try to take this one gentle. I'm just about halfway through this run, and I was just thinking, I used to find easy runs a bit of a chore to get through because it means slowing down and just not rushing, but these days I absolutely love them. I find they can be so therapeutic, just getting out, just jogging along at like a nice chill pace. I absolutely love them. Good evening, it is Wednesday night and I'm just down at the track, just quickly getting ready to get started for this week's speed session. So tonight's workout is 10 minutes warm up, then I have to do 4 lots of 8 minutes at threshold pace. There's a 90-second rest in between each lot of 8 minutes, so not too bad, should be okay. I'm aware that this session could get quite long, so I'm trying not to fanny about whilst I get ready. Just getting ready quickly, gonna try and get straight out there and get moving. I can't believe that there's only 2.5 weeks until the marathon. I've only got maybe this and 2 more track sessions, if that, maybe less. I've not looked at the plan, but yeah, it's crazy how fast it's come around. Really excited now, should be good. Right, I'm gonna get going. I can properly tell I'm right in the absolute pits of marathon training right now. I keep finding these little tabs off my gels everywhere, finding them in my shorts, in my shoes, every bag I've got. They're all over the place. Just finished up the first rep. It felt okay, my pacing was fine. Maybe a smidge too fast, but my knee is aching a little. Like the same feeling as it was on Sunday, so that's not ideal. Hopefully that goes away and it isn't something more serious, because now is not the time for that shit. That was so annoying. My knee really started to hurt on the second interval, so I've called it off. Just super frustrating. I hope it's nothing. I hope it's not going to turn into like an actual injury. It was the same feeling I had in my knee on the long run on Sunday towards the end, so just praying that it's nothing serious and that it's just a little niggle. I thought it was sensible to just stop the session rather than risk hurting it anymore, because it did start to throb a little bit towards the end, so ended up doing 2 out of the 8 minute intervals. I held pace fine on them, but it just started to feel crap, and I just thought, 2.5 weeks out from the race, I'm not risking it, so just stop the run. I'm gonna head home, chill out, get off my feet, and then hopefully it'll be fine for my next run of the week. I'm a bit disappointed, but I don't know, would it be a marathon training block if there wasn't some drama with my body? Yeah, gonna get home, chill out, see you in a bit. Good morning, it's Saturday morning, gotta get out for 40 minutes easy, nice and warm, should be a nice run. I've had 2 days rest, they've been very appreciated. Obviously cutting a run short is not ideal, especially so close to race day. I felt a bit apprehensive coming into this run just because I didn't know how my knee's going to hold up, and I didn't know if it's injured or not. It feels okay so far, but I'm not even a kilometre in, so it should do. Just finishing up this run now. It's been okay, big positive. My knee feels fine, my body feels fine. It didn't feel particularly difficult, which is good. It was an easy run. In that sense, it's been fine. The only slightly concerning thing is that my heart rate kept going super high, but I don't know, no point worrying about that. It felt fine, so I'm not going to worry about numbers too much. But yeah, just going to finish this one up and then get on with my weekend. So I thought whilst I'm just in the middle of my day, I'd share a few thoughts about things, because as I record this, tomorrow is only 2 weeks away from the race. It's getting super close now, and I guess I'm through the bulk of training and the race is almost here, and it's getting all quite exciting. There's quite a lot of things I'm having to start to think about, like what kit I'm going to wear, what I'm taking just with me in general to Copenhagen, because we're there for quite a few days. There's kind of a lot to take in, and I think looking back on last year in Barcelona, I kind of had like the perfect race, and I just hope that this year I kind of replicate that again, but obviously at a quicker pace, because I'm going for quite a good PB. I think one thing that's gone differently this year is that just having this amount of mileage in my legs for over the last year, since the marathon last year, has changed things. I'm a much more experienced runner now. I feel comfortable at paces that I used to really struggle to hit 5k at. I remember the first time I did a 5k under 25 minutes and I was like retching and nearly sick, and then a little while ago I did a half marathon at a significantly faster pace than that. I guess I've just grown a lot as a runner, and I think I'm really excited to get an experience doing another marathon. The mileage has started to drop off now, as you'll have seen so far this week. I've not really done a lot. I know I had to cut a run short, so I lost out on about another 4 or 5k, but the distance has dropped a lot already. I feel like on the whole this training block's gone well. Thinking back to the start of it, I remember in the first couple of videos I mentioned that I was having some health problems with my stomach, and I was really worried that those were going to dominate this training block. There was a point where I thought I was going to have to undergo procedures to deal with my stomach. I really thought that like I was dealing with something that was a lot more serious than it was. Luckily, those things shifted very early on, because I did lose a couple of weeks of training at the start, so I had a bit of a standing start of the first couple of weeks, so I did find it quite hard early on. Luckily that sort of hasn't been a problem. Negatives really, I don't know, I think I've had some long runs where I've really struggled. There's a few of them that just got the better of me mentally. I finished a few of them quite knackered and just like a bit too exhausted, so probably didn't get the fueling right on some of them. One thing that I have got right is though, I kind of analysed what I was doing wrong, what was pissing me off, what was making me worry on these long runs, what was getting the better of me. I adapted my mindset massively. Even after changing my mindset, it did still get the better of me on some, but I started to change the way I look at long runs, started to change the way I perceive what I can do as a runner. And since then I think I've really got it right. The last few weeks all my long runs have gone to plan. They've all been amazing. Using the house as an aid station and stopping off every hour to get gels and drinks has worked better for me, rather than carrying loads of stuff on my back and on a running vest. Rather than going off and running 10 miles away from the house knowing I've got to get back again, I feel like doing smaller manageable loops near the house has been better for me mentally. I tend to break up races this way in my head. I tend to break them up in a sense of I just think about getting to the next aid station, getting the next few miles done, getting the next drink down me, the next gel. I think when I chunk my races up like that, I know that I'm way more capable of getting through them, and I think starting to replicate that in my training runs definitely paid off. So changing my mindset has absolutely like changed things for me, and I'm just so glad that like I kind of had the foresight to be like, right, this isn't working, I can change it up and get things to work for me. So yeah, that's been a big positive for me. Don't get me wrong, I've had runs that I've absolutely hated. Marathon training blocks are really hard. To say that I was motivated to do every run would be a massive lie. If you've been following the series, you'll have seen videos where I had a whole week in the middle of it where every single day I was just like, I don't want to run. I'm not interested in this. Like, I just can't be bothered with it. That point in my training plan where I was getting sick of long runs and I was getting sick of it all and I felt really unmotivated, it would have been easy to just tap out and completely sack it off for the week. But I'm glad that I stuck at it just for the mental resilience of it, because I know that when it gets to race day, I know that if my head's not strong enough, I'll struggle to get the time I want, and that'll annoy me. So I think that even when I've not wanted to run through this training block, just forcing myself into it and being like, look, it's just another run, I can do it. Getting that big PB at the Humber Half a little while ago was amazing for me. It's filled me with so much confidence about racing. That kind of gave me that confidence again to think, do you know what, actually I can do this, and I think I'll be fine. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today because my car's getting really hot and I've got stuff to do, so I'll catch you in the morning for my long run. Good morning, it's Sunday and it's the last long run of training, which is absolutely mental. With it being Sunday morning, it's only 2 weeks until I race the Copenhagen Marathon, so we're getting so close now. Today I've got to do 2 hours, 1 hour easy and then 1 hour at race pace. So it should be quite a nice one to get through. I've got out nice and early this morning so that I can get back and watch the London Marathon on TV. Really looking forward to watching it actually. Also, it is a bloody lovely morning. just hit 5k, feeling pretty good. Not a lot to report on really, it's just been nice so far. Gonna have my first gel in a minute, body feels pretty good. Just finished up doing my 1 hour easy and moving on to 1 hour at race pace. Stopped off at home, got another gel, had a quick drink, back out for a second hour. First hour was great to be fair, really enjoyed it. A really nice hour of running. Now I've just got to get through this second hour, hopefully it'll be fine. Starting to warm up a bit, it's getting pretty sweaty. Just passing through 1.5 hours. I've done 17 and a bit k. It's feeling really good, feeling really strong. This pace is feeling pretty comfortable, nice and controlled. So yeah, feeling optimistic about things. I just can't believe it's the last long run. It's meant. Just getting to the end of this run now. It's all gone really well. Felt so strong through it. So really, really positive. Just wanted to say thank you once again for watching. Really appreciate it. This series has been really fun to do, and I appreciate people that keep coming back to watch it every week. So thank you all. Yeah, so that's the end of another week training. 2 weeks until race day. I'm going to go home and watch the London Marathon. See you next week. It's time to taper. Bye.